We are in O'Fallon, Illinois at the one and only new location, Dogwood Social House.
Man, they gutted a whole Gold's Gym, Yachty.
A whole Gold's Gym.
I think it's like 30,000 square feet of playground space.
Connected to the Dogwood Social House, they got a superstore for wine and spirits.
You can eat, drink, play games, throw axes, miniature bowling, and end your day with bringing something tasty home. I mean, it's a win-win.
You ready to get your drink on?
Man, I've been ready to get my drink on. Let's go.
Let's go.
Folks, you already know what time it is. We just got done with this amazing tour of the Dogwood Social House. Mark, amazing establishment. Man, this reminds me of like a grown-up Chuck E. Cheese on steroids.
You hit it on the head with that.
Man, you have a little bit of the arcade, so it brings out the child and all of us.
Axe throwing.
Yeah, the axe throwing, the bags, the darts,
the
fight machines. If you think you can punch hard, they got the little punch hard machines. Man,
and the bop it for the fighters.
Mark, they even have a place after you come and have fun. Say you don't even have to come here to drink.
Yeah.
You could leave and go to their superstore that is housed with everything. Liquor, wine, and beer. Amazing establishment. They're located right here in O'Fallon, Illinois. I am so excited about, Ryan opening the doors, allowing the two Yachties and beer to come in and give a tour of this great establishment. Let's not even talk about what's upstairs. They have
oh my gosh,
they have two banquet rooms. They have
another bar.
They have a double bar here. They also have the karaoke rooms where you can rent out the karaoke and karaoke with your friends. I mean, you can get drunk and have fun with your friends. Are you kidding me?
Private room.
And
the bowling alley.
And they have the bowling alley upstairs. Micro bowling balls.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen anything.
Yachty,
I've never seen anything like it. Yeah. And to know that they have 3 other locations, like, are you kidding me? We got 3 other locations to go film.
Oh man.
But hey, we're here. We have an amazing beer wall behind us, folks.
36
beers that we're getting ready to attack.
We're gonna try them all today.
And you know what? The very first beer that we're trying out today is one of my personal favorites.
Guinness.
4.2%. 4.2, has an IBU of 45. And the amazing thing, let's talk about the beer wall for a second before we get into this.
Yeah.
It is a electronic by card that you put into a little slot, and you get to pour % per ounce. So like for the Guinness, for example, it's only 31 cents per ounce on the pour, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I think our first time here, we came and we didn't even know how to work the damn wall. It's a $10 deposit to get the card to be able to do your thing. You get the $10 back after your visit. But you put the card in the slot and then you pour. And I was like, man, this is crazy. Once we got the hang of it, the first time that we did this, I think we sampled quite a bit of the beer wall, and to know that I think it was happy hour when we came the first time, and we spent total of $25 or something,
and we got to try everything we wanted to try.
And of course, we had a designated driver. You know what I mean? We always encourage, if you're going to drink, always have a designated driver,
or Uber,
and be responsible with your drinking. So let's get into the beer review, Yachty. We got Guinness coming in first and foremost. We got a 4-ounce pour on each of these glasses, and then we got the little tasting glasses for us to try out the Guinness.
I'm not the pouring king.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna struggle to try to get this
right. Oh
right.
yeah, you're good. You're good, Yachty. If you give me more, I'm not gonna complain.
I should have just gave you the whole thing.
But cheers for the Guinness coming in at 4.2. This is the first beer on their beer wall.
Yes.
You can never go wrong with Guinness.
Toasty Guinness.
Toasty Guinness.
I'm not really a big fan of Guinness. He is. So,
It's so much better on tap than it is in the bottle or the can.
I agree. I mean, that's with every beer, really.
Yeah.
Every beer is
Yeah,
always better on tap.
Most definitely, but I think a lot of Bud Light fans will, argue you on that because some people prefer the cans. I've had people that like the Bud Light say, no, Bud Light's only good on the bottles, and then you have your draft drinkers. So next up, we have Miller Lite. Another light beer, and we had just visit the old Harold Brewery, and Corey explained to us that light beers is like one of the hardest to make and the one that they're most proud of. So it's cool that we're getting right into the lineup of the light beers. Miller Lite coming in 4.2, 10 IBU, and this is the 23 cent per ounce per pour.
Yes.
23 cent.
Yeah, it's so hard to actually make that because if you actually mess up this process, you can taste it.
Oh, yeah.
With the higher, thicker IPAs, you won't be able to
you can throw, our brewmaster Corey said, you can throw whatever you want into the batch and they won't even know. They'll probably be happy that it tastes of a higher alcohol content.
I'm always a bigger fan of Miller Lite. I love that aftertaste on Miller Lite.
Yeah,
it's so smooth and
it's
light.
a smooth. It's a great. This would be a great tailgating beer.
Yeah.
Like at a football game, you're tailgating,
barbecuing
and drinking beer. That I think Miller has it down for the tailgating. On to the next, we have Coors Light. Moving right on to the third beer on the wall, Coors Light.
And this one's 4.2 again.
Yeah, it's a lager American Light. IBU of 10. This is, again, 23 cent ounce pour. I mean, you can't go wrong. 23 cents, are you kidding me, per the ounce?
What's interesting is maybe I haven't seen this, so it might be out there, but I really think Coors is the only ones that have the aluminum can that actually reacts to whether it's cold or hot, whether the mountain is blue.
Really?
If it's cold. If it's not blue, it's not cold. I don't know
that
if any
is
other
super cool.
companies do that yet.
The technology on that is awesome. I haven't really dissected the Coors Light can, but now that you've mentioned it, maybe we'll have a Yachty show on that. That would be cool.
We should hit their brewery up.
So this one is again a light American Light 4.2, 10 IBU, 23 cent pour.
It's got more of a subtle sour taste to it. Very, very fine. Very faint.
Yeah, a little sour.
Yeah.
But it's still a good light beer. Would you not agree?
I agree. I think we started heavy with that Guinness, but we got
and Coors is a Pennsylvania beer?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Pennsylvania. I'm not sure, but don't quote me, but I think they're from Pennsylvania.
Somewhere with mountains.
Yep. And next,
here we go.
Bud Light. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light. Coming in, this is American Light, again, at 4.2, IBU of 6, again, 23 cent pour.
Man, I am not a master at this craft.
Oh, it's all good, Yachty. Bud Light.
Can't go wrong
so
with the Bud
you can't go wrong with Bud Light. This is a huge floating down the river type of beer that you can drink all day.
Yeah, I will drink this when I'm on the river all the time. If I'm going camping, this is what I'll drink. When I'm on the river, and I'll just on a hot summer day, this is what you drink.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Bud Light. It's a crisp, fine, refreshing beer.
Yeah. It's less flavorful compared to Miller Lite or Coors.
It's almost like, I guess when you're on the river, it's almost like a water.
It is. It's water.
It's beer water. Sorry, Bud Light. I'm going to call you beer water for the floating down the river. The river water.
And they're like, oh, yeah? Well, we're going to bring up Bud Select now.
Oh, Bud Select.
Budweiser Select.
Another American Light. This is a 4.3 from the 4.2, IBU of 11, another 23 cent pour.
We're doing good with 23 cent pours right now.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Jordan.
Yeah.
This is a Jordan cent pour. All right, Yachty. Cheers.
Cheers to Budweiser Select.
Fifth beer on the wall. This is actually
bitter sour.
Yeah, this is actually Mr. Lee's go-to beer, and I think the reason why a lot of people tend to move from Bud Light to Bud Select is I think it's like 90 calories.
Yeah.
I think the calorie intake
More
on the Bud
healthier
Select
for
is
you.
actually lower. And then they have like a 55 Select or something like that, which is like 55 calories in the beer, which I tasted that and it was literally like water.
Yeah.
It was like water. Like you don't even know that you're drinking a beer. And then we have the mother of all beers.
Legendary.
This is Anheuser Budweiser American Lager 5.0 with the 12 IBUs, again with the Jordan 23-cent pour.
Getting better at this pouring.
Oh, man, look at that. That's beautiful. Picture perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, this is our 6th beer.
6 beer on
Out
the
of
wall,
36.
and we got 30 to go.
Oh my gosh.
Get ready.
Budweiser, man.
It's a Budweiser. It's more, it has a more fuller body.
It does, yeah.
I think this is like the. I'm sorry to be so, pinpointing on who would drink this, but this is like a construction worker, hard-working man, long day at the mill.
Give me that
you come
5%.
home and give me that 5% Budweiser. I'm gonna down about a 30-pack. But big shout out again to the Dogwood Social House for having us out. We have 30 beers to go, folks. So Yachty,
we'll be right back.
are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're back.
Back already.
This is round 2 of the beer wall. So up
Michelob
next,
Ultra.
Michelob Ultra coming in at 4.2.
4.2.
This is a lager American Light IBU of 10. This is another 23-cent ounce pour.
Here we go.
Get into it.
The pour master.
Get into it.
You know, these are one of my favorite beers to just drink on the boat.
Yeah, Michelob Ultra is always a go-to. It's a fan classic favorite of the Budweiser lineup, Michelob. Yeah, I mean, it's a go-to. So big shout out to my Yachty, Michelob Ultra Light. Very light body.
I love it. I can drink this all day.
Yeah, like that's a go-to all day on a hot summer day.
On the
Either
boat.
if you're
On the lake.
on the boat, you're cutting grass, it don't matter what you're doing. This could be the beer that's in your glass.
Yeah.
Little rhyme there, you heard that?
Yeah, got the rapper out there.
Yeah.
Bust
So
out like a rapper.
yeah, so next we're going into Michelob Golden
Light.
which is my buddy. Big shout out to Steve Riddle. This is one of
he
his.
loves this one.
This is one of his favorite beers. Steve was actually the one that like talked this beer up to have me try it for the first time. So big shout out to my buddy Steve. If you guys are,
4.1%.
hey, hold on, I got to plug Steve. If you're local in the Metro East or St. Louis area, you need your windows tinted.
He's the man.
He's the man with the
Yeah.
master plan. Hit Steve
him
Riddle up on the Facebook. But big shout out to Steve for turning me on to this Michelob Golden Light. It's a 4.1 with 0 IBUs.
Zero.
So there's like 0 hops on this. This is another 23-cent pour, 23-cent ounce pour for the Golden Light, Michelob style.
Cheers.
Let's get into it. That is so light and good.
It's like water, really.
I mean,
It's good for the boat.
this is a great beer for the boat.
We are in the boat beer section right now.
We must be in the beer.
Summertime
Honestly,
beers.
big shout out to Dogwood and their whole establishment, but do take some of the feedback and some of the critiquing and some of the ideas that you're going to find little gems through this whole entire episode. I think that would be great to theme the 6 taps that they have on.
Oh, there's more than 6.
No, I'm saying that there's
Oh,
6
each.
per.
Yeah.
I think,
6 on one side, 7 on the other.
Yeah, but I'm saying that there's 6 individual taps.
Right. The sections of yes.
Yeah, and I think that would be funny if they did do a section where it says, like, floating down the river section or something. You know what I mean? Like
Summertime
yeah,
fun.
summertime madness or something. I think that would be really interesting. Just a couple ideas for you guys to share. So next we have Busch Light.
Yeah,
This is
4.1%.
actually, there's been a
These
couple
are
times.
summertime beers, very light beers.
There's been a couple times that me and Melanie have, and I'm sure you and Elizabeth have been out, and the establishment or the bar that you've been to has not had Bud Light, but they've had Busch Light, and Busch Light is a great alternative if you're looking for a beer similar to Bud Light, if you're a Bud Light fan. So this one comes in at 4.1 with, again, zero IBUs. This is another 23-cent ounce pour. So let's get into it.
I mean, I love the fact that with this tap wall, I can literally sample everything because I'm that guy. I will sample everything to see what I like and then
get you a full
figure out
beer.
what I'm gonna drink.
So you can have 36 samples, probably spend maybe on an average $10 to $15. You're sampling 36 beers, and then you will spend your typical $3 to $4 maybe on a full beer.
And you got to get the wings here. Oh my god!
You got to get the wings. The wings are fire.
I've never had wings that good.
You know what?
And I'm picky with wings.
Hey, I'm gonna say it on camera.
I'm gonna
say it on camera. The management and the whole staff here is superb. Me and Yadi and Melanie came in for our first time. We had some discrepancies because we came in like the first week that they were open, and obviously during the first week there's some bumps in the road that you have to overcome.
You have to fine-tune everything.
And me and Yadi were very honest and open, and even Melanie with the owner, Ryan, or the partner. I don't know really Ryan's position.
Let's drink and talk.
But we actually fine-tuned some things. Busch Light, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
But we were open and honest about feedback, which ultimately led to this opportunity for us to be able to showcase the Two Yachties and beer here at this great establishment.
That's right.
So, don't be afraid if something is wrong. Management and the upper leadership of establishment not only will they fix it, but they really appreciate the honesty within people actually giving their feedback on the food and the product, and that's how establishments make their process great.
Yes.
So I appreciate Ryan once again for having us in. Next we have steak. What is it?
5.2%.
They call it steak, taters, and gravy. That's what they call this.
Yeah, buddy.
So 5.2, again, 0 IBUs with a 23-cent ounce pour. Again, I mean, they're rocking and rolling with the 23-cent.
Yeah.
So like I said, you can get a good sample of the beer wall for about probably $15-$20, and then find you a beer that you really enjoy and get a full glass of that for about probably $3 to $5, I would say at tops. What do you think, Yadi?
Yeah. You're not going to spend a lot.
And I think the first time you tried Stag was actually over there at the what was that? The conservatory over there in Alton. So big shout out to Conservatory over there in Alton.
Okay, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to put a big shout out counter. How many times Chris says big shout out? Hey, we're like on number 11.
I'm gonna plug anybody and everybody I know during this show, but the most biggest plug that we're gonna have is right here at the Dogwood Social House, because this is the house that we're in.
It's huge.
This place is huge.
Cheers.
It's
a Stag.
Coming in at 5.2, 0 IBUs, 23-cent pour.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can kind of taste the hoppiness to it. So
but there's no IBUs to it. I think that Stag, if you don't have Bud Light,
it's good though. I like Stag.
Yeah, so it's great that we have some people coming in. I don't even think the establishment is open yet.
Yeah,
they still got a whole hour before they're open.
Yeah,
but. Next beer that we have is Stella Ortiz, another Budweiser finest.
Shit.
Stella Ortiz is coming in at 5.0. IBU is a 24, so they put a little hops into it.
Yeah.
This is a 31-cent pour, so we're bumping up almost, 8 cents?
Yeah.
8 cents on the pour. So Stella is a fancy beer. So we're going to get into this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. With the
How are we
pour.
going to survive this? All the way
Man.
at 36 beers?
Hey, we're just getting started, Yachty.
I know. We're just getting started.
This
is like eating hot wings. We're already sweating.
Pilsner.
Yeah, Pilsner.
5.0, 24 in the IBUs, 31 cent pour.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Dogwood.
That's number 11, big shout out. Maybe 12. Stella. Man, you guys make some good beer. I really enjoy a Stella.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Stella. Stella is like a go-to if you're out with your lady and you don't want to, some establishments, Yachty, that I've been to, they don't offer the Bud Lights and stuff like that. It's usually more, Stella is usually more like a steakhouse or Italian
like a
restaurant.
Dos Equis.
Yeah,
Most
usually.
interesting man.
So this is a Modelo.
Modelo. That's 4.4%.
Say the last word.
It's special.
Especial.
Modelo
Especial. This is a 4.4. This is a Mexican lager.
Yes.
It coming in at the IBU of 18. And what is that? A 28-cent ounce pour.
We're going on up. Moving on up.
Well, we moved down from the Stella.
You still got a little bit left right there.
Oh, man.
This guy's slacking over here.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's slacking.
First he was saying that I was drinking too fast, and now he's drinking.
Now you're drinking too slow. Get it right.
All right, here goes the Modelo. Modelo is known for being a great Mexican lager. This would be a go-to if you're at like a Mexican restaurant because they're going to have like your typical Corona, your Modelo, your Pacifico. Modelo is like top tier. They're a little bit higher quality than your Corona.
Yes. Cheers to that.
This is a 4.4 at 18 IBU, 28-cent pour.
And don't mind the people in the background.
We are live and direct
people
from
are rolling
Dogwood.
in. Workers are rolling in.
Yeah,
now.
workers are rolling in. Everybody's looking at us like, what the hell is going on?
What's going on?
But, hey, you already know what's going on.
That's what's going on.
This is the Yada Die Show.
You know, a Modelo, it's a great beer.
You know the thing I like about Modelo?
I like the packaging on Modelo.
I like the packaging with the gold, like special, But the thing I like about Modelo opposed to like Corona is Modelo is like a beer, a Mexican lager that you don't have to put a lime in to have it taste good.
But man, I'll tell you what, you do a Corona with a lime.
You put a Corona with a lime.
That might be paradise.
Hey, that might be paradise.
Because I like it.
You know, it's funny.
I could drink that all day.
Hey, when I lived out in Las Vegas, I had obviously a bunch of Mexican friends, and they used to call Corona water. Mexican water.
Really?
Is the Corona.
Speaking of water, I think we need a little bit, right?
Man.
I knew he was going to say that.
Hey, before we let you go, I don't know what this fool's talking about, but we have another 6 to go, and we're just getting started.
We got more than that.
Hey, we will be right back.
12 down, plenty more to go.
Yeah, plenty more to go. We'll be right back.
On to the next batch.
On to the next 6. All right, folks, we're back. Round 3.
This is our third section.
Yeah, third section of 6. Section.
This is our third section.
Third section. So we're back. And next we're
starting with one of my favorites,
Paulaner, which is nice. Paulaner, which is nice because
it's not Highlander. Paulaner.
Mark actually came, or actually you went to Germany where they actually make the beer in Munich, right?
Yes.
Munich. Big shout out to Germany and the Hefeweizens and
Michael Paul.
Yeah, Michael Paul, world famous shooter.
Germany's top shooter.
This is the Hefeweizen.
5.5%.
This is a wheat beer, and we talked about this on the last episode with the with Old Harold on the wheat beers. They always remind me of a Hefeweizen, which highlights a wheat beer.
Yes.
So this is a 5.5. IBU is a 16. This goes back up. We're at 28 cents per ounce. This is going back up to that 31 cent per ounce.
Per ounce, yes.
So exactly. This is the Paulaner Hefeweizen Munich beer. This is a go-to over in Germany.
Look at all the colors we have now.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
So we're going to actually have some flavors on this section. Hook it up.
We should call this the full flavored section. Paulaner, Hefeweizen. Let's get into it.
Yes. Cheers to Munich.
Such a fantastic wheat beer.
I love it. And you know what the coolest thing is? I was in Germany, and I had the beer there. They brewed it there, and then I came over here, and there
And
was
it
a
tastes
few.
just alike.
Tastes just like it.
You know
I
what's
was
great?
impressed.
What's great is that the Hefeweizen wheat beer. Like, I went on a hiatus. Like, I was a Blue Moon type person, and then I went on a hiatus of Hefeweizens.
Yeah.
And still to this day, one of my favorite Hefeweizens is the Paulaner. So
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizens.
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizens.
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizens.
I'm probably saying it wrong, too. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Hey, if you're German and you need to correct us, leave a comment below or tag us in how to pronounce it right. But I'm going to say Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen,
So
yeah.
we got next up, we have the Urban Chestnut Brewing Company, the Bushelhead.
Bushelhead.
Cider Traditional
Effewine.
Effelwine.
Effewine.
Effelwine,
I don't know that one.
7.2
Oh.
with 0 IBUs,
Shit.
31 cent on the pour.
Say that one more time for the people in the back.
7.2. This is from one of our favorite breweries here locally, Urban Chestnut. Can't wait to do your guys' establishment because the Swickle, we love that shit. So this is the
7.2,
Bushelhead
y'all.
Cider Traditional.
Pray
Let's
for
get
us.
into it. 7.2.
7.2. This is going to be rough. I wonder if we're going to be able to taste it.
I mean,
That's one of the challenges when you start getting up to that high alcohol rate.
sometimes when they do a 7.2, it's so smooth and settled that you don't even taste the alcohol content.
That's true.
And this is an apple cider too, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Bushelhead.
Bushelhead. Let's get into it.
Oh, man.
That's actually really good. I like the tartness. It kind of gives me that sour apple.
He took one drink and it's
Hey,
gone.
It kind of gives me that sour apple taste. How do you feel about it, Yachty?
This is my first time having this, and
They actually killed it.
they did a really good job with that apple flavor in there. It's a little tart, but it's not tart enough.
It kind of has like a sour apple type.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of taste to it, a little tartiness.
You
It's
know-
not super sweet.
I wouldn't have another one of these, but I would drink a full glass of this. This is pretty good.
This would be like a
7.2,
one and done
ooh.
if I was at their establishment and they were given like a flight. That's how I would be able to enjoy it off a small glass, not a big glass.
Yeah,
Because I'm not like a real hard
Yeah.
cider type of person. So
But-
big shout out to Urban Chestnut on the 7.2.
And they did really good with that flavor. Like that
And the
apple
fact that it's
flavor
7.2,
really hits you
like,
in a good
man,
way.
the 7.2 on that, like, I didn't taste
Shit.
the 7.2.
No.
They hid that really, really fine.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Fruity strawberry,
Oh,
guys.
man. So,
Strawberry time.
I'm going to let you,
What am I
what
supposed
is it, Delirium?
Delirium Haig.
Haig Brewery.
Sorry, guys,
Fuley,
for slaughtering your
Fuley
brewery name.
Strawberry Beer. This is a fruit beer, 4.1. IBUs at 8.
8.
Coming back in at 31 cent per ounce pour.
Pour. Look
Per-
at that alcohol.
Per-
Get them. It
no,
got them.
Per pour.
Yeah.
31 cent. This has a beautiful, like, it's just a beautiful pour in the strawberry, the thickness body of the pour. So let's get into it.
Is this Melanie's favorite?
Yeah, this is Melanie's
This is
favorite.
Melanie's. This
I mean,
one is
they-
pretty good.
They killed it. This is a great strawberry beer. If you like fruity beer, they killed it, knocked it out the park.
Yeah. I highly recommend this.
I mean, if you got a girl that likes the little wine coolers and all that bullshit, well, they
It's
ain't got
good
no
shit.
wine coolers on the tap, but they do have this strawberry beer that they knocked out the park. I mean, I would recommend it if you have a girlfriend that likes the wine coolers. I heard if you mix this with Blue Moon, it's really, really good.
Yeah. So the Hoog, I probably said that wrong.
Yeah, the
this is
Delirium Hugh
Freely
Brewery
strawberry.
Fuley Strawberry Beer,
Just look for Hugh
4.1
Strawberry, you'll find
IBUs
it.
of 8. This is a great
This
strawberry
is 4.1%, so
Yeah,
you're not looking at
we
something
went from
heavy.
7.3 to 4.1, so
too
they're just pay
Great
attention.
flavor,
Hey,
though.
I would say if you come to Dogwood, pay attention to the actual alcohol content because it's sporadic. They went from 7.3 to 4.1.
Yeah.
So it's not like they started with the less and went to the strongest.
Right. But for a strawberry beer,
This is
I highly recommend this.
Highly
I've
recommend
done
that
a lot of
you got-
strawberry beers. This one has a great aftertaste.
if you guys get a chance,
And
when
the
you
current
guys
taste.
come out for the happy hour, make sure that you try this at least one time.
Here we go.
All right.
Boulevard Brewing. What do they got? Quirk, cherry, blossom, and lime.
So this is like a cherry lime take on a hard seltzer. Hard seltzer.
4%.
4%.
Zero
IBUs is 0.
IBUs.
0.2, what was it? 0.28 cent on
Per
the
ounce.
Per ounce. I mean, we went up
Look at
and then
you.
we went down. So this is less on the than the 31 cent per ounce. This is 28.
I'm waiting for somebody to be like, you guys are contaminating by mixing it.
Man,
It
fuck
doesn't
that.
matter.
This is
We're
our
not doing a
glasses.
review.
Well, hey, it's not like we're drinking out the same cup. We're COVID safe. So
COVID, what's that?
The Kirk, what is it?
Quirk.
Quirk, cherry, blossom, and lime.
Lime.
Hard seltzer. This is a seltzer out of a tap.
Hard seltzer
You know,
out
this
of a
is
tap.
the first time that I think I've tried a hard seltzer.
This is
out
my
of the
first
tap.
time.
I wonder. I'm gonna have to do some research, folks, on where Cork. What is it? The Boulevard Brewing Company. Well, they're out of
Boulevard, yeah.
what is it? Out of O'Fallon.
I'm not sure.
Well, we'll have to do some research. I think the Boulevard Brewing Company is
Missouri.
a Missouri beer, and this is their version of the hard seltzer, a cherry limeade. I would say cherry lime.
This tastes like a sweet tart.
It
If you
does.
like sweet tarts, this is what you get.
tastes-
Get this.
You know what?
This is a sweet tart.
You pinpointed. This is a liquid sweet tart.
Holy crap.
I don't know how they did it, but that is actually pretty
Wow,
good.
this literally tastes like a sweet tart.
Since we're talking about seltzers there, and you went to Anheuser-Busch and you
Yeah.
said that they knocked it out of the park with the hard seltzers.
Bud Light killed it.
I mean, how does this compare to the other ones?
Bud Light still smashes this.
Still,
But they did. This
dude,
is
they
very,
killed.
very good.
They killed the ability to have a liquid sweet tart
Because this is
tastes
cherry
just
and
like-
lime. So this for a cherry lime combination, this is freaking good.
I don't even get cherry lime. If you take a sweet tart, any flavor, regardless, that
Yeah, they're all the
aftertaste is sweet tart.
I could drink that. It's like water.
I had to
It's
take,
a hard seltzer though.
I had
so.
to take the residual. So big
Here we
shout
go.
out to them. 4.00 at the 28-cent pour.
Oh yes.
Blue Moon favorite.
Yes, we got the blue.
This is one of
Moon
my
in
Yachty's
here.
favorites.
Yes.
So
I don't even
Blue
need the
Moon Brewing
orange
Company.
because-
This is the Blue Moon Belgium White wheat
Yes.
beer. This is a 5.4% alcohol content with a 9 IBU,
Yeah.
coming in at a 28-cent pour. 28-cent pour, folks.
I should have left a little bit of that hard seltzer in there and see how it tastes with the Blue Moon.
Look at that, Yachty.
Perfect pour. Cheers.
Cheers.
Blue Moon.
Blue
you guys
Moon.
always do good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't say nothing
You
wrong.
Can't lose with the Blue Moon.
The only thing that when
You
I
get the
drink,
orange.
when I drink Blue Moon, I'm expecting to like chew on a orange. So like without the
So-
orange, it doesn't do the justice that it does when you actually get the full glass, the big
Shit,
20
you're out of
ounce
your
glass.
mind. He's out of
No,
his
no, I'm
mind.
just saying like the 20 ounce glass, the big, because like if you go to establishments, you usually will get a Blue Moon glass that are actually branded with their actual logo on the glass.
Yeah,
that's
they're
made
a lot
for.
taller, yeah.
They're a lot taller, and they put the Blue Moon. Not the Blue Moon, but they put the actual
The orange on it.
in the Blue Moon, and it's just like an extra treat. I'm used to the treat. I didn't get the treat with that, but it's still
that
good.
doesn't
It's still
matter.
good. It's
You
still
can go
good.
to the bar and get
But,
you your treat.
Hey, let's go to the Boulevard Wheat.
Unfiltered wheat beer. This
wheat.
is unfiltered.
This is unfiltered. This is
So,
a great
4.4.
4.4 at the IBUs of 14. This is coming in
Boulevard
at
slamming
28
it.
cents of the per ounce pour. 28 cents.
I think Yachty's feeling it.
Man, I'm feeling great.
I am too.
And I say big shout out to Boulevard Brewing Company for the unfiltered wheat. I've had this before, and I've never had it on tap.
This is my first time having this.
I've had it on in the actual bottle, but the tap is probably pretty good.
I'm not a fan. Oh, hold on. Aftertaste just kicked in. That's pretty good.
You know, this is a subtle wheat.
This
is like the Bud Light of wheat.
Yeah.
It's very, very smooth.
It's smooth, yeah, for sure.
This is a pale wheat, American pale wheat. So it's a 4.4 IBUs of 14 at a 28-cent pour.
I'm really not a fan of it. I mean, it's just a wheat beer to me.
Let me clarify that. That's a 28-cent ounce pour. So per
if you want
ounce
to get a
is
lot of
28
beer,
cents.
that's the one to do.
Yeah, if you want a safe go-to that's very subtle on the taste, aftertaste, I would say the Unfiltered Wheat by Boulevard Brewing Company would be a safe choice.
There you go.
Hey, Yachty, we
done
ran
went
through 3 6s. On to the next. All right, folks, we're back.
Oh, shit. It's water
Round
time.
4. Oh, look at him drinking a little water.
You know, we literally have 18 more beers to go. I think we're almost halfway through.
Yeah, we're halfway through. So up next, we have
Mango Cart.
Mango Cart by the Golden Road Brewery. It's a fruit beer. It's 4.0. IBUs of 10. This is a 31-cent ounce pour.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
You know, I mean, I think we're entering a lot of flavors. I did see that there's a Zwickle on here.
Yeah, Mango Cart. So this
Golden Road
to
Brewery.
me, this is going to be very citrusy.
Let's see. Yeah, it's got that citrus flavor.
It has that citrus mango flavor. I got it on the nose. As I was getting ready to drink it, it hit my nose before it hit the palate. And
IBU's a 10.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they knocked it out the park for a mango beer.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like I don't
even like mango, and this is pretty tasty.
I would get another one of these. That's how good that one is.
So next up we have Big Wave. It's a Kona Brewing Company. When you hear Kona, you think Hawaiian flavor. Golden Ale. This is the IBU of 21. The alcohol content 4.4. This is another 31-cent ounce pour. Let's get into it.
Expect that hoppy flavor with these because it's an IBU of 21.
Yeah, this is going to be your Hawaiian flavored type beer. So I feel like this is going to have like a very tropical type of IBU.
Big Wave.
Yeah, Big Wave.
I was waiting for him to say shout out to Big Wave.
Hell no. Shout out.
You get that hoppy flavor.
Yeah, you get that hoppy flavor right off the rip.
Boom. Mike Tyson punch right in the sack.
But, I mean, it's not that
it's
bad.
Subtle, though. It's subtle. It hits you, and then it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
Off pretty well.
Yeah, the finish is really good. It's real crisp, real clean. I could probably have another one of those.
So, speaking of hoppy beers, guess what's next?
Oh, it's one of our favorites. I think I actually turned you on to this.
You turned me on to this shit.
Urban Chestnut, big shout out to Urban Chestnut. You know I had to give him a shout out. Another
like
brewery
35.
company, and I can't wait to actually do their brewing tour and highlight of their beers because they are very consistent with their branding, their logo front and center. This is a favorite of mine. This is called a Swickle. This is a Bavarian style lager.
IBUs of 20.
IBUs of 20.
So
this is again a 31-cent ounce pour. So as we go farther down the wall, you're going to get into a higher cent per ounce per pour.
Yeah.
So this is the Swickle.
So we're at 5.2% on this one. So we expect a little bit. But, I mean, this has hoppy. If you love hoppiness, this has got it for
This
you.
has a very clean finish, and let's big shout out to
That's number
Urban
36.
Chestnut. One more time, big shout out to him.
Yeah, currently Urban Chestnut is dominating the tap house,
Yeah, I mean,
the tap room, whatever we want to call it, the tap wall.
that aftertaste just,
It's a beautiful aftertaste.
I love the aftertaste of Swickle. It's one of my fan favorites. You know
He
what I
doesn't
mean?
even taste the shit, he just inhales it.
No, I mean, come on. It's like we're pouring 3.5 ounce pours, and we're splitting it, so it's 1.75.
But
I mean,
this is my complaint about Zwickle.
what?
Beautiful aftertaste,
Yep.
but that initial taste reminds me of dirt.
It
I had to
just
say it.
it just hit. No, it hits you in the mouth.
Yeah.
It does.
Beautiful
but the
aftertaste,
aftertaste, it's
I
clean.
enjoy the aftertaste.
It makes you want to drink it again.
We've had plenty of these beers, and with plenty of Zwickles, and we enjoy them very much. But
Yeah.
man, that first
That first
I'm like,
initial,
ooh,
you have to get over the first initial, and it's adapt and overcome. I think
Rough.
a lot of beers are adapt and overcome.
Rough.
So we have the Odell Brewing Company Sippin'
Sippin'
Pretty.
Pretty.
Sour fruited,
Sip Pretty.
4.5, 0 IBUs. Again, at the 31 cent per ounce per pour.
So we're expecting this to be a little sour, a little fruity. I wonder what flavor of fruit it is.
It doesn't really
doesn't say.
specify.
There's some flowers
based
on the artwork.
But, hey, based on the color, I'm thinking
4.5%.
grapefruit. I don't know why, but I feel grapefruit.
You might be right. Looks like
It
grapefruit.
just says fruited sour, so this is a sour fruit. What?
There's a
what, hey,
hummingbird
hold
on
on.
the-
What is the most soured fruit that you can think of? Grapefruit,
lemon.
lemon, grapefruit.
All right, cheers.
But the color, grapefruit.
I'm not a fan, guys. I'm not a fan of this at all.
It tastes
rough.
like a
That's
grapefruit.
though. You nailed it.
The color, I mean, that gives me the grapefruit color.
Ooh, wee.
If you're a fan of grapefruit,
This is
and you
what you
don't
get.
put, hey, hold on. If you don't put sugar on your grapefruit and you like grapefruit, this is
what
the beer
get.
for you.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of grapefruit, so I won't be drinking this again. But
Yeah, it's not
it's
my personal
definitely
favorite, but
grapefruit.
if you are a grapefruit fan, you probably would like the Sippin' Pretty.
I had to finish it.
And-
Sippin' Pretty. I love that name. That's a fucking awesome name.
Yep. And then on to the next, we have the Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream,
Cream
Ale.
Ale.
This is from Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company. So
5.5%.
they are a distillery, which means, and we learned this in the last episode,
They make
this-
whiskey. They make spirits, whatever you want to call it.
whiskey and spirits and all that good shit. They probably, I think that we've seen some of their beers where it's like a bourbon.
Yeah.
And
this
Kentucky and Tennessee are known for their bourbons.
Oh yeah.
folks.
And this is an IBU of 22.
22, folks.
So now this is
5.5.
stronger than Zwickle, supposedly.
They're staying consistent with
Yeah.
the 31 cent per ounce per pour
Yeah.
here at. Big shout out again to
Here we go.
Dogwood
Where's the
Social
shout out
House.
clock at? The
Big
counter,
shout.
shout out counter
Yeah.
right here.
Doom,
We
doom,
have
doom,
it.
doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, so this is a vanilla barrel cream ale, which is an
That
interesting.
sounds good.
I mean, it sounds like a dessert.
It does. Ooh, look at that
Ooh,
pour.
look at that.
Look at that pour on that thing. How's that smell?
I smell the vanilla.
Ooh, I do.
Do you smell the
Yeah,
vanilla?
I smell the vanilla
I
on that.
smell the vanilla on this. I think they're tricking us. I think this might taste like a concrete.
I already jumped. Ooh. That's good. Oh, man. That's good.
Damn, that tastes like a dessert beer.
Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream
That's
Ale.
like a dessert
Wow.
beer, Yachty.
That is freaking good.
You know what?
5.5%.
If you don't get this while you're at the Dogwood Social House,
Highly recommend this one.
I would highly recommend
is-
that at least you try it.
Yeah.
Not a full glass, but try it. And if you're looking for something for the holidays, a good go-to bottle for the holidays that you bring to one of your, Thanksgiving or a Christmas party or something, I think this would be a good selection. What do you think?
I love it. Okay, you got initial vanilla cream flavor, which is superb, and then the aftertaste is not blunt. It's fucking great.
Settle. It's very, very settled.
I will drink 2 of these.
To Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream Ale, and there's another shout out on the clocker.
So I love the fact that because we're at Dogwood, we have a selection, a wide variety of beers.
Very wide variety from fruit beers to
food,
wheat beers to light beers to Guinness beers. You have the cream ales. You have a very wide selection. And next up, we have Stone. Stone is known for their wide variety of brews. I'm going to let you murder this one.
Oh, this is...
Go ahead.
Oh, man, I can't even say this one. Like, Buono Veza Salt and Lime Lager.
It sounds like this is their take on a Mexican lager, which I was correct.
4.7%.
4.7%. IBU of 13, staying consistent at the 31 cent ounce.
Had to get every drop of that
31
last
cent per pour ounce. So this
I
is
am
their
feeling
take,
it, guys.
This is their take on a Mexican lager, Yachty.
Oh.
And if I'm not mistaken, Stone is a brewery out of Chicago. So big shout out to Stone
Buono
Brewery.
Veza. Salt and Lime Lager.
Salt and lime. What is this, a damn margarita?
It might be. It might taste like one. Oh, this is literally a Corona with lime. Sorry, Corona. I just been overturned.
That's
I'm a
actually
fan.
pretty good.
Wow, this is a
That's
Corona
actually pretty good.
with a lime, without having to add a lime.
If you're starting up a bar and you're looking for a Mexican lager that you don't have to put that damn lime and spend the additional expense on the lime, and you're looking for a beer that you can have that lime taste already and put it into the beer, this would be a great go-to.
Buono Veza, Stone Brewery.
Wow,
you guys
knocked it out of the park. 4.7 IBU of 13. Again, that's that 31 cent ounce per pour right here at the Dogwood Social House.
Man, we're out of beers.
Hey,
I guess we better go to the next wall. We got so much more. I think we got 4 more to go. 4 more sections of 3 or 4 to go.
Yeah, so we'll be right back with this next round of, I think this is round 5. We'll be right back, folks. All right, folks, we're back.
Oh, shit.
This is round 5. We're back with, we're hitting it over the head.
Starting with Civil Life.
Civil Life.
American Lager.
We did Civil Life Oktoberfest, and they killed it with the label. It looked like the Monopoly Man. I think, they basically have the Monopoly Man on there. This is their American brand L.
4.8.
Brown L, 4.8, 35 IBUs.
We're going to taste
coming
a lot
back
of hops.
In at 31 cents per ounce per pour. So let's get into it.
You can tell there's a lot of hops in there. I mean, it's dark.
I mean, this is a beautiful brown ale. Let's get into it.
Cheers.
Cheers. You be babysitting.
Not a fan.
Me personally, I'm a fan of brown ales.
35 IBUs. You can taste the IBUs in this
initially has a great initial taste. The aftertaste is a little bit dry. My go-to for brown ales is a Newcastle.
Yeah.
So I would still refer the Newcastle, but if they don't have the Newcastle, I would probably refer people to the Civil Life. So big shout out again to Civil Life for doing their thing on the brown ale.
We're doing the big
Next
shout
we have
out
Samuel Adams Oktoberfest.
This sounds real familiar.
Oh yeah, we did. I think we did. Have we done Oktoberfest?
I don't know if we did it officially.
I don't think we've done Samuel Adams on the Oktoberfest yet. on the marathon, but you're going to get to see it live and direct.
And this is
right
a
here at
Marzen.
the Dogwood
This is-
Social House.
This is an Oktoberfest, which means
This
it's
is
a
a Marzen.
Marzen. It's a March beer, even though
5.3 IBU of 16, coming down a little bit on the price.
5.3 though.
Of 0.28 cents per ounce per pour. Big shout out for Sammy Adams.
I wonder if you guys
Coming
can
down.
tell that we are getting twisted right now.
Oh yeah. But you know what? We're responsible drinking. We have our designated driver right over there looking at us, looking all cute. Big shout out to Melanie for
Samuel
making sure
Adams,
that we get
Oktoberfest.
Yep.
Cheers. Mister, take it to the head over here.
You know what? Sammy Adams killed it.
I can't complain.
For their Oktoberfest, I would actually drink a full cup of that.
I would too. Now, is this the alcohol talking, or do you actually?
No, like the Marzen, like we've already done 2 episodes of Oktoberfest, and based on what we've already initially tasted prior to actually drinking this on tap, because I don't think we've done the actual Samuel Adams Oktoberfest
yeah. I don't think we have.
in the bottle yet or the can. This would be go-to. If I was here and I wanted, I mean, we're in the month of October. If I wanted to celebrate October and Oktoberfest drinking that beer,
Yeah.
this would be my go-to on that wall. Would you
I
not
mean,
agree?
I agree with you because besides Paulaner, this is pretty good.
Yeah,
You guys did
they knocked
very,
it out the
very
park.
well.
So big shout out to them. Next up, we have
shit.
3 Floyds
Here
Brewing
we
Company,
go.
Gumball Head, wheat beer, American Pale Wheat, 5.6 on the alcohol
Gumball
content,
Head.
35 IBUs, 31 cents per ounce per pour on the
Say that one more time. 35 IBUs.
Yeah, 35 IBUs. So we're
We're
climbing.
up there.
We're climbing.
I expect a lot of hoppiness.
I mean,
on this.
this definitely. I mean,
5.6.
smell it. It definitely has that
I smell none of my hops.
hoppiness.
I might not like this, but I'm not a hoppy guy. So
I mean,
Old Harrow Brewery blew me away with their hoppy beers,
Corey got
and they
you
were
with
really, really
his-
good. I was
his
very
hops.
impressed.
It was very smooth. So let's get into the 3 Floyds and see how they're doing on their
Gumball
hops.
Head.
Gumball Head. Shout out to the Gumball Head.
Put that on the shot counter. Oh God, no. Ooh,
The aftertaste is pretty smooth.
yeah.
I remember the first time I had you try Incarnation, you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, but this is like a hell of a lot smoother than. It's not as smooth as what we tried at the Old Herald, but I would definitely, if you're a wheat beer and you like a little hoppy taste, because this isn't an IPA, this is a wheat beer.
Yeah.
More on the hoppiness side, but this is still labeled as a wheat beer.
yeah.
So
It's pretty good.
I
I'm not
would-
gonna lie. My second drink, it was like, okay,
I would recommend this if
This is
you
pretty
you
good.
like a wheat beer that's more on the hoppy side, not officially a IPA. This would be a go-to drink here at the
it's rare that I agree, but I agree.
Dogwood Social House.
Oh,
So next we have
shit.
Four Hands Brewing Company.
Hands.
Single speed. This is a blonde ale, 5.0, 0 IBUs, coming again at 31 cents per ounce per pour.
Yeah,
Let's get into it, Yachty.
5%. I am feeling it, guys.
You're feeling the 5%?
My eyes glazed over yet?
Ah,
Do I look twisted like a light bulb? I hope not.
this is actually
head on that. Look at
the
the
thing
head
I
on
like about this particular beer is the can. If
Single
you guys ever
speed
get a
by
chance
Four
to
Hands.
actually go see the can, this can is amazing. I would strongly recommend you guys trying this. This is like a very light, subtle beer. I remember when me and my brother did the show Two Brothers in Beer, this was like a go-to. So this
Really?
is up that same alley as like the Bud Lights. This is
Okay.
more of a lighter scale for the Four Hands Brewing Company. Big shout out to Four Hands Brewing
Four
Company.
Hands.
Yep. Shout out. See how it's more on the subtle light side?
It really is. I'm curious to know what the big shout-out counter is at right now.
Man, it's at 56 and we're counting. Don't hate on my shout-outs because I'm giving major shout-outs and thanks to everybody that has partaked and participated in our Two Yachties and Beer show. They have actually officially opened here. So as a disclaimer to anybody that's walking in the background,
don't mind the people. Don't
mind the people. This is the Two Yachties and Beer show. We're going to continue to film until we're done with this beer review. And next we have up to bat Sweetwater Brewing Company Hazy IPA. So now we're getting into the IPAs.
Not my
This is a 6.2
IPA fan.
6.2 45 IBUs, Yachty.
Oh shit.
Still staying consistent with the 31 cent per ounce per pour.
I'm gonna need some water for this one.
Oh, there he goes. He's babysitting. So here we go with Sweetwater Hazy IPA.
Yep, I'm gonna need water.
There we go.
I ain't about that life.
This is an IPA, New England and Hazy IPA. So hazy usually has some kind of citrusy type of flavor to it. So let's get into it, Yachty. See what you feel about it. I mean, the color is beautiful. The head's nice on it.
I can smell the hop.
Yeah, the hops is definitely kicking in the nose. I get a little citrusy.
Yeah,
a little grapefruity.
I get the citrus.
It's actually the aftertaste is not bad, opposed to some of the IPAs that I've tried in the past. You know what I mean?
I do not like that aftertaste.
He's just not a hops fan, so
I ain't.
If you are an IPA hazy type of person, this would be a recommended drink because I have taken a liking to IPAs. So big shout out to Sweetwater and what they've done with this hazy
is nasty.
IPA. I mean, That's is what it is.
I'm just not a fan
Here,
of it.
We're playing it COVID safe.
Yeah. Not a fan of it. Sorry, guys.
But stay tuned. We got the last round of the 6.
Oh, we got one more to go.
Oh, what? Whoa. Where'd you pull that out of?
Pulled it out the hat.
He pulled it out of the hat. He's a musician today.
Vanilla Porter, guys.
So we have Vanilla Porter. This is by Breckenridge Brewery, which is one of the companies that we've done.
Show. Yeah,
they've rock and rolled on one of our episodes.
5.4.
This is their Vanilla Porter American 5.4 IBUs of 16. Again, they're coming in 31 cents per ounce per pour.
Vanilla Porter, I might like this.
Vanilla Porter. This is
it's not the typical, 45 IBU.
Yeah, this is should be a pretty subtle taste. And with it being a vanilla flavor,
I don't smell much vanilla, but let's try it.
I don't get the vanilla.
It's a subtle vanilla that's going on there.
On the initial taste going in, I get the vanilla. Aftertaste, not so much.
It's got dirt aftertaste.
No, but it's very smooth. It's subtle. It's not slap you in the face with dirt sand type taste.
That's true.
It's
We've
very
had that
subtle.
Before.
So, if you're a porter person and you like a little vanilla hint to your porter, this would be a recommended porter that I would recommend. Breckenridge, you did a great job on this.
Yeah, they did a good job on
this. 5.4 IBUs to 16. Again, 31 cent per ounce per pour right here at the Dogwood Social House right here in O'Fallon, Illinois. And we have the final 6.
Here we go, Yachty.
Are you ready?
I'm going to need some water. Hook me up. IV me to some water.
IV me. We're going through the whole wall, folks.
Yeah,
but we'll be right
beers.
back. All right, folks. We're back.
Oh, shit.
For the final.
Feeling it.
Yeah, we're killing it, feeling it, and all that good shit. We're at the final 6 of this beer review of the Tap Wall.
We've been through 30 beers.
Man, this is the Revolution Brewing Company, which is one of our favorite Oktoberfest.
They did a great Oktoberfest.
They did a great job. I love the artwork. I love the artwork, Yachty. This is the Anti-Hero IPA American. It comes in at 6.7, 65 IBUs.
expect that hoppy.
Yes,
taste.
expect that slap against
That's
your
gonna
face.
hit you right in the face.
And this is a 31 cent
6.7.
per ounce per pour. And this is their anti-hero. So let's get
Can
into
you guys
it.
tell that we're drunk?
Hell no.
I feel a little twisted.
I'm twisted.
Like a light bulb?
Nah, not like a light bulb. We got Melanie over there as our designated driver. This is the anti-hero from the Revolution Brewing Company, IPA American. Let's get into it.
6.7% alcohol.
Cheers, folks.
That's that hoppy flavor. Just
If you get that hoppy
Punch it.
flavor.
yeah.
But you know what?
It's subtle though. It's not that.
It is
bad.
so smooth. They killed it just like the Oktoberfest with that clean, crisp taste.
Yeah.
And you know, we learned a lot off of our last episode with Corey, the brewmaster, of that crisp, clean taste that brewmasters are supposed. They executed very well on that crisp, clean taste.
They did
that
really
they did.
well with this
Yeah,
because
that
I was
crisp,
expecting
clean,
it to be like overpowering,
smack in your face,
too
like
much,
that.
but
Too
no.
much hoppiness
Yeah,
going
this is
on
great.
here. So, anti-hero Revolution Company, y'all killed it. Big shout out to them. Most definitely.
What is that like?
That's 37.
No, like 45.
45. So next up, we have the Cigar City Brewing Company.
Jai
The
Alai.
Jai Alai.
Jai Alai.
Jai Alai.
Do you love your life?
Do you love your life? I love my life. Cheeseburger buddy boy.
Shout out to Melanie
Yeah,
for saying,
big-
do you
big
love your
shout out.
life?
Y'all should Google our TikTok. The Do You Love Your Life Cheeseburger Body Boy is funny as hell.
So this
But
is a 7.5.
this is a 7.5.
7.5.
They're raising
We're
the
up.
bar on us. This is a 70 IBU. Yanni.
One more time.
70.
70.
70. Still coming in. Still coming in.
I thought I was done with the
hey,
hops.
Listen, even at the 7.5 and the 70 IBUs, they're still coming in at only 31 cents per ounce per pour.
Wow.
Big shout out. Big
you
shout out.
want to get drunk, this is the
the
way to do it
Dogwood
right
Social
here.
House. Let's get into this. This is another
Cigar
IPA.
City Brewing.
Let's get into it, Yachty.
Oh, shit.
Cheers. 4 more to go.
That's not bad.
That is not actually that bad, folks.
Not bad at all for a 7.5.
So, I know that we're
Wow.
murdering the way that you're supposed to say this. It's Jai space
Jai Alai.
ALAI. Jai
Jai
maybe.
Alai. I could be wrong, but I think it's Jai Alai.
Cigar City Brewing Company. You guys killed it.
Very,
That
very
doesn't
well.
even, to me, Yachty, that doesn't even really taste like a 7.5, how it's supposed to hit you upside
See
the
the
head.
difference? He just takes to the head.
Man,
I
he'd be
babysit.
babysitting. I'm not babysitting. And on this next beer, it was the Neon Beer Hug by the Goose Island Beer Company, and this
7%.
Hold on, this actually has me interested because it was actually out. They actually had to
Replace the
pull in another keg to put on the beer tap wall to replace an empty keg.
keg. This must be a pretty good beer.
So
for
this
them
must
to
be a
sell out that
go-to.
quick.
This is an IPA American 7.0, 40 on the IBUs. This is, again, coming in at the 31 cent
7.0.
per ounce per pour. 7.0.
We're in the sevens, y'all.
We're in the sevens.
This is our 33rd beer right here.
33rd beer.
Yeah.
Cheers. Neon Beer Hug by the Goose Island Beer Company.
Goose Island.
Shout out.
Cheers. You can taste the hops, that's for sure.
You could definitely taste the hops.
How's the
The-
aftertaste on that
That
one?
aftertaste is pretty subtle. It doesn't hit my palate too hard. It's very smooth. It would allow me to drink it again.
You know your face is getting red.
Boy. Hey,
Look like
don't
you
hate on me
taking a-
because I got a suntan today.
You look like you taking
On the inside.
You taking a big old fat poop.
On the inside. But yeah, big shout out to Goose Island Beer Company, Neon Beer Hug. I wonder why they call it the Neon Beer Hug.
I mean, you got a blue beer. I mean, a blue bear. Oh yeah, I'm twisted.
Blue Bear with
some neon shades on.
That kind of reminds me of Riff Raff on his stylish. So maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If
Looks like the Kanye graduation.
Yeah, the Kanye,
bear.
whatever. But, you know what I mean? I think they did their thing coming in at the 31 cent per ounce per pour.
7% though.
What we got next? Ooh, Voodoo Ranger.
Another
coming
IPA.
in, New Belgium Brewing Company. We're just going to keep on leveling up for you folks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Hazy IPA. This is an IPA, New England Hazy IPA at 7.5. 7.5 at 42 IBUs. Again, they're only hitting you over the head with 31 cents per ounce per pour.
And we're at the last section, and oh my God, we're in the sevens. Like, I haven't even.
The last Voodoo Ranger that we did, man, oh man, that tasted like dirt with a little jalapeno.
Episode. That was an unreleased episode. The Voodoo Ranger pumpkin spicy.
What we got, Yachty?
Man, the struggle is real right now.
The struggle is real. We're down to the final two. This is the third of the
31% though. 31 cents per ounce.
7.5 on the alcohol content. Juicy hazy IPA.
New
Let's
Belgium.
get into it. New Belgium.
You just inhale them fucking beers.
Man, you got to get the full body. Stop babysitting.
I want to
You
taste it.
babysitting.
I want to taste it, and
Man,
then I drink it.
He like, I'm going to tell you how Mark drinks his beer.
I'll taste that shit.
He's
and
like
then
the
I'll
guy
drink
that goes to the pool, and instead of jumping into the deep end, he puts his big
it.
toe.
Put my toe in.
He puts his big toe.
Just a toe. Just a
He puts
tip.
his big toe, just the tip, into the baby pool.
Oh my God.
Just to see how the water temperature is.
Well, that don't work. You just got to jump in.
Yeah, you just got to jump in. That's why you got to,
Your
go
ass
ahead,
jump
put it to
straight
the
in.
put it to the head, boy. Stop bullshitting, boy. I am so glad that we get
I'm
to
not a
sample
fan of
this
this
beer. Hold on. I'm so glad that we get to sample this beer on our show.
Wow.
This is the
Space
Space
Dust?
Dust IPA. Go ahead and murder the brewing company's name because I am horrible at pronouncing their name.
Elyson.
Brewing Company Space Dust IPA. This is IPA American
shit.
coming in at 8.2.
One more time.
8.2, folks.
8.2.
You can't go wrong with the 8.2.
Space Dust.
Hey, does that not look
shit.
like language over there? He threw me off. I'm sorry. But IPA American 8.2 at 62 IBUs. This coming in still at the consistent 31
Shit.
cents per ounce per pour. You can't go wrong, folks. You are
Space
getting a
Dust.
whole wall, Yachty, to sample their beers at less than 31 cents per ounce per pour.
This is the best deal you ever had. Like, you can
can't-
try
you
everything
can't-
and find
you
what you
cannot go
like
wrong.
and drink.
And we have
for very, very
literally had from 4 ounce, like 4.5 to 3.5 on the pours across 36 beers. And I think we're probably at like 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat
Not
that.
bad at all. This is happy hour. You
And
gotta
this
come
is
up here
two
early.
people trying it out. Here we go with the Space Dust. You know I'm
He
already,
loves the Space Dust.
You know I'm already gonna like that. I turned you on to it.
Yeah.
Don't hate on it, Yachty.
No, I can't hit on Space Dust.
Space Dust. I mean, it's such a cool graphic. It has a hops blowing space dust all over the place. Big shout out to Elyson for the Space Dust IPA.
I hope I didn't slaughter
we go.
that.
And I turned my Yachty onto this because I told him, I warned him. And I'm warning you.
When you took the
I'm
shot?
warning you as the viewer. 2 of the IPA Space Dust full glasses, I think their glasses are like, what, 20 ounce or 32 ounce?
I am not sure.
I don't know exactly the ounces, but you drink 2 of those, you're going to be good to go.
Twist it.
You're going to be good to go. You're not going to have to go any further than the Space Dust. If you are coming in, you had a rough day, and you want to try something that's going to take the edge off, the IPA Space Dust Elysian would be my go-to reference if you had a hard day. You come in here,
messed up.
yeah. I mean, it's going to do the damn job. So big shout out to them. That's 48 on the big shout outs. So final. We actually talked about this
Tank 7.
Hold on.
Oh,
we
shit.
talked about this on the last episode.
We did. Tank 7. We
Tank
talked about this
7
on the last episode.
was like a slap in the mouth with the dirt. So hopefully we don't give them that farmhouse ale sizing.
Boulevard Brewing.
This is 8.5, folks. 8.5 on the Richter scale of alcohol content.
This is the highest.
This is 38 IBUs. Not the highest on the IBUs, but it is the highest on the alcohol content. This comes in. We have raised the bar. This is the final of the 36.
Shit.
We have came in, and it's so funny. We have hit 36, and guess how much it is per ounce? It's 36 cents per ounce per pour.
That's so ironic.
Just ironic that they chose 36 cents per ounce per pour on their last. And this is the Tank 7 done up by the Boulevard Brewing Company out of St. Louis, O'Fallon, Missouri. Tank 7, final. And here we are, Yachty.
So I never had Tank 7, so I hope it's good.
I don't know. You referenced dirt on the last episode.
Yeah.
So here we go. Final drink of the night, folks, of the review of the tap wall. We still have this great spinning wall behind us that we're going to modify the numbers behind us, and we'll be right back. So this is the last drink of the 36.
R.I.P.
Cheers
to
to you
our
guys.
livers. We like to give a shout out to our livers.
Yeah, shout out to our
holding
livers
us
for
through for
indulging
36
the 36 beers off the tap wall.
Did you even breathe when you took it? God damn.
I mean,
It's-
for a farmhouse ale compared to what Corey had us taste over there,
This ain't bad. This is pretty
it's
smooth.
really not that bad.
This is a smooth
I
beer.
do, however, prefer the farmhouse brown ale that they put together, over at the old Herald compared to the Tank 7. But it's really not that bad. I feel that if you wanted a beer to get you right, you had a long day, you had a stressful day, you wanted something to take off your edge, this would be the go-to beer on the tap wall to take off that edge. What do you think, Yachty?
It's pretty good. I like the initial taste of it, and then the aftertaste is not bad.
It's not that
Typically,
dirty.
You get something like this, and you just got a bad aftertaste. But no, not with this one.
It's kind of rich
Tank
in the
7
body.
did good.
It's kind of rich in the body. Would you not agree?
I agree. So Tank 7, cheers.
Yeah.
You guys finish this off with
I'm gonna finish off the
8.5%.
residuals. And you already know what's coming up next. This is when we spin that damn wheel, and we have to down whatever beer of choice that comes with that wheel.
Going down and we're gonna sip that mother.
So there's 6 sections. Let's get it right. There's 6 sections of the beer wall. I think we write 1 through 6 on the beer spin wheel,
and we go,
and then we get our free choice to go with our go-to off of that 1 through 6, off of this 1 through 6 off the tap. How do you feel about that? You're in agreements? So we're in agreements, folks. We will be right back with the spin wheel. Stay tuned. All right, folks, we're back. We have already conquered and overcome the beer wall.
36
now
beers.
We're back. We have these delicious applewood smoked wings in front of us.
Oh my God,
this
these
is
wings
a
are so
signature appetizer here at the Dogwood Social House.
I highly recommend
Mark,
them.
we've already tried these. What's
They're
your
amazing.
opinion?
These are my favorite wings. Like, I've been everywhere.
We've been
These
all
are my favorite
over the
wings.
Hey, we've been all over the place, folks. I think the
I
closest wings.
love these wings.
If you let me get agreements with you. The closest wings to these wings out of any bar in the Metro East St. Louis area would probably be Peppers.
But you know what?
But I think they have Peppers because they actually smoke the wings.
These are better than Peppers.
Yeah, these
My
are
opinion,
by
these are better than
far
Peppers.
by far the best wings probably in the Metro East area. So make sure to bring your asses out to O'Fallon, Illinois, right here at the Dogwood Social House.
Yes.
Big shout out to Ryan and the staff.
He hooked us up.
That's
He
my
hooked us
that's my
up.
45th
He's a yada die.
shout out. He is a yada die. He is a true yada die. But before we get in the wings, we have this beautiful spinning wheel that people have been eyeballing the whole time.
What's that
So-
wheel about? I'm gonna explain it for you.
Explain
All right.
the wheel and what the 1 through 6 is all about.
So
Yadi.
we have 1 through 6. So on that wall,
We
there
have
is 6 beers
per
every
section.
So we
And
have
there are
6 sections.
6 sections.
6 sections.
6 sections
6 sections. So that's 36
to the
beers.
36 beers that
So
we
what
just
we're gonna
drank.
do, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need Jesus for this one. 'Cause I'm
He had to pull out Jesus
we're
for this.
twisted already. Whatever number it lands on,
You get to pick.
I get to pick out of 6 which beer I get to drink. I have to drink the whole thing. Now, we're not going to down it. We're just going to enjoy it.
We're going to sip it
with our
the wings.
So,
I think you should go first, Shotty.
I get to go first?
Yeah. I went first last episode,
All right.
so go
And
ahead.
Because there's so many beers for us to choose from, what we'll do is, after I spin, I'll go ahead and be like, all right, I'm in this section, and then we'll be right back with the beer that we
With the beer
chose.
of the choice.
All right,
so
here
go
we
ahead,
go.
Yachty. Here we go.
I feel like I'm on Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, shit.
Hold on one more time.
We're right back.
I feel like I'm on Wheel of Fortune. Let's try it. Oh, shit.
you got,
What is
Yachty?
it doing? What is it doing? Oh, you missed the one.
Oh, he has the
Oh.
fourth section. So
Fourth
you know the
section.
alcohol content went greater and stronger.
Yeah.
The farther we went on the beer wall, he's
I'm
on the
glad now
fourth
it's six.
section. So let me go ahead and do my spin on the beer.
Go ahead, Yachty.
On the beer spin. Let me get that one.
Ooh, give him the six. Oh,
Oh,
3.
I'm on the 3. So
He's on the 3, I'm on the 4.
He's on the 4. I'm on 3. We'll be right back with our beer selections.
The beer we chose.
Stay tuned. All right, folks, we're back. What's up, Yachty?
So, out of all my selections,
Out of all your selections that you
I
had out of the 6,
6 of them to go through.
what did you pick out of the 6?
I actually picked the one that reminds me of Corona and Lime, the Buenoveza Salt and Lime.
Salt and lime.
Yes.
And me, like, I had to go with something that was familiar, which is one of my loves. I had to go with the Paul Anner.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Hefeweizen. It's a wheat beer, 5.5, 16 IBUs, 31 cent on the per pour ounce. So I'm going to
mine's
enjoy this
4.7.
with my wings.
Yes.
And these
Oh,
wings,
these wings are so
these
good. I
wings
can't
right
wait.
here, folks.
I
when
can't wait
tell
to
you
try
these
'em.
wings right here.
Eat them. They're so good.
These are applewood smoked, then fried to order wings. Yachty, go ahead and grab one, take a bite, and let's give a
I don't
review
think anyone
on
wants
these
to
wings.
see me eat these wings on camera, but hey, you throw a little ranch on it, you know, give it a little
Listen, folks, Yachty put the little ranch on it. I went straight into it. When I tell you these are probably one of the best wings in the Metro East
Man.
St. Louis area, You cannot go wrong with the Dogwood Social House wings. They're apple smoked and fried to order.
I don't think
Got
it
it.
needs a ranch. Holy shit. You know, every time I have these, I'm so used to getting ranch for wings because, you know, sometimes they're not that good. But these,
But
you
yeah,
don't need nothing.
These absolutely can be served with no sauce. You can enjoy these. So, once again, my hands claps and bowed to Ryan, the whole administrative staff here at Dogwood Social House. I appreciate you having 2 Yachties and beer come in, be able to do a live review of your whole establishment. And Yachty, I say we enjoy these beers, enjoy these wings. And once again, drive safe, play safe, drink safe. Make sure that when you come to a happy hour at Dogwood that you have an Uber or you have a designated driver, because you can get twisted. What? They can get twisted like a
light bulb.
Light bulb up in here, folks. Major shout out to Ryan once again. I appreciate you guys. And once again, this 2 Yachties and beer signing off. Hey, and let's get
twisted.
Stud.